friends. So I just had a few things, I just had a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Certain things that I just kind of been thinking about lately. Some of it's based on comments that have been left to me, and others are just things that I kind of always have wanted to say. First and foremost, I wanted to say that I apologize. My schedule on YouTube has been so sporadic lately. I'm in school full time, and it's just very, very difficult for me to have a consistent posting schedule at the end of the year, end of the semester. If you're in college, you know. If you've been in college, you know. And if you're not in college yet, I can't express to you how kind of stressful and busy the end of the semester tends to be, especially when you're in a kind of an arts program, like a liberal arts or whatever, where all of these classes, like, you don't really have a lot of work for like the whole semester, and then the last like 4 weeks you just get slammed with everything. So that's kind of what's been happening with me. That was like my little life update and a little bit of like why my posting might be sporadic, but if you just stick with me, like, I promise it's gonna come back to like more in the summer. Basically, I don't know how to phrase this, because I don't want to make it, this is kind of going to be a little bit more about like, I don't want to say body positivity, because I don't think that's the right word. I want to say this is like makeup positivity. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't want to say it in a way that makes me sound like I'm demeaning other people. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is like, it's okay to, I want to like let everyone know in case you don't, because I feel like there's a really big misconception on YouTube that if you can't do your makeup a certain type of way, you're not good at doing your makeup, or if you're bad at doing your makeup, or whatever. And I'm kind of here to rebuke that a little bit. I don't like that that's a message that's being portrayed right now. And so I kind of want to just like sit down and like talk to you guys my thoughts about makeup and why I think some parts of YouTube are almost taking away from what makes makeup so cool. I think what makes makeup, I'm going to say makes makeup a lot. I think what makes makeup and cosmetics and doing your makeup so awesome is that you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. If you want to contour with blush, you can do that. If you don't ever want to wear highlighter and you want to be completely matte, you can do that. If you want to be all dewy and glow and slather your face in liquid highlighter, you can do that. If you want your brows to be bushier, you can do that. I don't like that we almost have like a beauty guru standard for everybody who does their makeup. I don't think it's fair to a lot of people, and I think it's actually negatively affecting a lot of people. And I don't like seeing that in the community that I love. The reason I'm saying this is, number one, I've gotten a few comments on my videos critiquing my makeup, which again, those types of comments don't bother me as much. I have a lot of words, not a lot, but I have like 5 or 6 words blocked. So if you post something with those words, it immediately goes to a spam folder. I did that for my personal happiness. I just didn't want to ever be bogged down by being called certain words. And I do go through and review them and make sure that like, if you posted a comment that just happened to have that word, you can still post it. So I do review those comments, and I don't get a lot of negative comments on here. I really don't. Everyone's always shocked that I like read all my comments and have all my, whenever anybody comments on my video, I get a notification on my phone because I love reading what you guys have to say. But also like, there's just some things I don't want to read. Anyway, but I've gotten some comments. I got one in particular that was like criticizing, it was like, why do you put bronzer on your face like that? Like, why do you put it all over your face instead of like chiseling? Or she didn't really say it. She just said, why do you put bronzer all over your face? And I didn't know how to respond to that. So I was like, because I do. That's just how I do it. And then I get other comments saying like my brows are bad or whatever. And those don't bother me as much. What bothers me are the comments I get where people say things like, well, I want to start a channel, but I'm just not even that good at doing my makeup, so I'm just not even going to bother. Or I get comments where people are saying like, oh, I wish I could do my makeup as like good as you do your makeup. And I don't like how makeup has become so critiquable. I don't know if that makes sense. I know we can't live in a perfect world where nothing is good or bad. Like, I know that's not realistic for the internet. We're on the internet. But I would like to think that maybe if you're watching this video, we could just be a little less easy. We could be a little bit easier on ourselves. Not even necessarily everyone else in the world. I know that's unrealistic, but maybe be easier on yourself. I went through a phase a couple months ago where I was just so unhappy with how my makeup looked. And I would look in the mirror and I would be like, my makeup looks terrible today. Like, it looks so bad. Why do I even bother doing this? Like, I'm wasting my time doing this. And I would just sit there and I would look at my eye makeup and I'd be like, this isn't blended. My foundation and my T-zone, you can see all of my pores. And I would go through and I would just like mutilate the way I'm looking in a mirror right now, because I'm like, I don't understand why I thought that, but I would just mutilate the way I did my makeup and totally pick it apart and be like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And I kind of realized one day that the reason I started doing my makeup was not so I could look like Jaclyn Hill. And I hope that's not the reason you started doing your makeup either. I think because we think we have these high standards because we have these beauty gurus, right? Like, we have the Jaclyn Hill, the Laura Lee, the Jeffree Star, the Manny MUA. We have girls like Tana Mongeau, Adeline Morin, Remy Ashton. We have all these Instagram models. We have all these girls and boys that we look up to and we see how good. And I'm saying good not because I think it's bad. I'm saying good because it's all subjective. We think they're so fantastic at doing their makeup that we want to emulate them. And if it doesn't look like theirs, like, why, like, we're so bad then. And I think that's really sad because, first of all, what you're seeing on your YouTube screen is not what is actually what their face looks like in real life. And that's why your face never looks like that when you do your makeup, is because it's not supposed to. Their face doesn't look like that in real life. I think Facetune is awesome, and I think it's awesome that people find a creative outlet to like tune their photos and Facetune and stuff. And I've even Facetuned a couple times in some of my Instagram pictures. But I also think, again, if you don't know that they're doing that, you look at their skin and you're like, oh my God, their skin is so smooth. Why is my skin not that smooth? I think the way that we view beauty gurus gives us kind of a really unhealthy way of thinking about ourselves. And I don't like that. I want you guys to know that you don't have to do your eyebrows a certain way or blend your eyeshadow a certain way. And it's funny too, because I feel like all girls feel very differently about it. Like, my girlfriends are like, oh, I wish I could do makeup as good as you, and they come to me for makeup advice, but I'm so jealous of the fact that they just like throw on mascara and like walk out the door, and like they don't feel like they want to do anything else. I think what's so awesome to me and why I started doing my makeup was because, honestly, frankly, I started doing my makeup because I had horrible anxiety. I had terrible, this sounds insane. I went through a really hard time like 2 or 3 years ago now. I think we're coming up on 3 years, where something really, really traumatic happened. I had visited the country. I lived in Asia, in Nepal. It's a country in Asia. And I lived there for a few months volunteering, which I'll do a whole video about Nepal because, like, best time of my life. But I lived there in Nepal and I got home, and 2 months after I got home, they had like a 8.7 something insane magnitude earthquake that killed thousands of people, destroyed places I had been like 2 months prior. People I knew didn't know if they were okay, still have no idea. It's just something you kind of have to like live with, unfortunately. But basically just destroyed a place I had completely fallen in love with and planned on going back to. And I had other things happen up until that point that would have led to this type of anxiety. But for some reason, finding out that, I snapped, like I lost it. And I went through about a year and a half, I wouldn't say a year, I would say a year of probably like 8 to 10 months of being like in such a state of anxiety that it was like crippling. Like, I don't use that word lightly. I don't use the word crippling anxiety in a light way. I understand how that sounds, but it's exactly how it was. I could not drive. I didn't eat. I couldn't socialize with my friends. I would go over to my friend's house. I have a very interesting relationship with my friends because we would just all go to the same house and just like hang out. But I'd go to my friend's house and I would just like lay on their couch and cry, and I felt like I was dying all the time. I constantly thought I was dying. I couldn't go to school. I could not do anything. And that's what I mean by crippling, is like the fact that I couldn't even drive my car like 10 minutes, that was a struggle. Like, I couldn't do it. I would feel like my chest would just stop. And so at the time, I ended up like, I've been a lot better lately. But I moved, a lot happened that like helped me with that, and I'll talk more about that if you guys are interested. I don't really know how interesting this video is because I'm just talking about like my thing, but like whatever. I like moved to the city where I'm at now. I got my first apartment by myself, and I was just still so anxious all the time. Started realizing that when I was doing my makeup, I wasn't anxious. And at this point in my life, I had about a 5 to 10 minute, if I was really trying, like makeup routine that was really bad. And it wasn't really bad. It was just like, it was like very basic and simple, and I could only do like certain things. But I found for that 10 minutes, I was sitting there doing my makeup, I was not stressed at all. I had no anxiety, I had no stress. I started watching YouTube videos, and I realized when I watch YouTube videos, I'm really not stressed. It helps when I watch a David Dobrik vlog, I'm not stressed. When I watch a Jaclyn Hill video, I'm not stressed anymore. It helps my anxiety a lot. It calms me down almost instantly. And so the reason I started doing my makeup wasn't, and again, I feel like it's different for everyone, but the reason I started getting into it so much was because for me, it made my anxiety so much better. And along with that, like I found if I spent even 20 minutes taking care of myself every day, holding myself accountable to put on some mascara, put on some concealer, you know, have that moment to just reflect and be calm and whatever, it affected the rest of my day. My days went a lot better. I would have a better day if I spent that time in the morning taking care of myself and making myself look presentable. Because I think a lot of people do talk about this, but along with anxiety typically comes depression, because what happens when you can't do anything and you're stuck in this mindset of I'm going to die all the time? Of course you're going to get sad. So along with my anxiety came a lot of depression. And I'm sorry if this video is so scattered. There's so much coming out. I feel like this is a therapy session. But along with anxiety comes depression. And so when you're depressed, it's like you don't really take care of yourself that well, and you don't want to put on makeup. You don't want to do your hair. You don't want to get dressed. You want to wear sweatshirts, and you want to be comfortable, and you want to not have to worry about it. And that's totally fine. When I'm depressed, because I still get hit with it, and when I get depressed, I don't do my makeup for a couple days. I won't post a video for a couple days. I'll wear sweatpants and sweatshirts, and I'll just like, I call it my lump time, and I just be a lump. And I'm just a lump for a couple days, and that's fine. But for me, makeup isn't about trying to be this perfect Instagram goddess. For me, makeup is about self-care and taking care of myself and helping with my anxiety. And I don't ever want people to think that they can't do their makeup for some reason because they don't do it well enough. Even if you're just taking that 5 minutes in the morning to put on mascara to make yourself have that little boost to get through the day, that's fine. Like, if you don't have time to do your eyebrows, don't stress it. It's not that big a deal. You don't have to look like a beauty guru. You don't have to be like a beauty guru. You can be yourself and everything's gonna be okay. I'm so sick of us tearing each other down for the way that our makeup is. I'm so sick of getting comments, people like dragging other people and seeing it on other people's videos. Some people are just vicious on, especially Jesus. I found Reddit the other day. I was like, oh my God, I like Reddit. That's cool. And I'd been on Reddit before, but I found the like beauty guru chatter subreddit. People, why are you so mean to each other? What makes you think you could talk about somebody in a way, like, especially when it comes to something like freaking makeup? Let people enjoy makeup. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be it's for me, it's stress-free. Makeup is not something I want to stress about. I'm not going to sit here anymore and analyze and make sure my face is perfectly smooth and contoured and chiseled. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it, and so should you. And if you have an inkling to maybe you see a girl and you're like, wow, I hate the way she did her eyebrows, keep it to yourself. She doesn't care. It's not going to do anything except bring her down. What's the point? It's not a constructive criticism. It's literally insulting somebody on something that is a subjective form of art. Stop it. Stop being mean to everyone. Stop being mean to each other. Stop being mean to yourself. Let's just like be nicer to ourselves. Let's just love ourselves and love the way we do our makeup and I'm getting into such like ranty now, but I never want to see another comment on my video where a girl is saying she doesn't want to start a channel because she doesn't think she's good enough at doing her makeup. That makes me sick. And I'm not good at doing it. Like, none of us. What is good? Who knows? I don't know. I'm getting really preachy right now, but it just makes me so sad. And I just wanted to sit down and like talk about it and let you guys know like why I love makeup, why I do my makeup. Let me know in the comments like why you do your makeup. What inspires you to do your makeup? And again, I'm not saying that being a beauty guru or an Instagram model is bad. I'm not saying the way that they do their makeup is bad either, but I'm just telling you why you don't have to meet that unrealistic standard. Does that make sense? I don't know. This video was so ranty. I really got off on like a peace, love, and contour tangent. If I ever make merch, I'm going to have it say peace, love, and contour because it's my favorite saying of all time. All right, well, that's it. It's just my little rant about why you should stop hating on your makeup and stop hating on other people's makeup, and let's just all love each other. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm just honestly so happy you guys are here. I love you guys so much. I'll be back to more normal posting in a couple weeks. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye!